What's up, Taurus? Thank you for joining me for your energy reading. My name is Keita, and welcome to the channel. If you are joining me for the first time, if you are returning, welcome back. I'm going to be doing a love reading for y'all. Put some shea butter on my hands because my hands just dry as shit. And we're gonna get started with this reading. I've been led to pull from a few different decks. I don't have any downloads that I've gotten prior to turning on the camera. That happens more often than not, but the only thing that did come to mind was that we're going deeper with these last two, because this round I went backwards from like Pisces to Aries, and so I got at this point Taurus and Aries left. So we're gonna be diving a little bit deeper, and I actually meant to grab the mermaid, or look at me talk about I ain't had no downloads before the reading, just saw 111, and clearly I did. But anyway, I do think the Earth Magic Oracle would serve the same purpose because it tends to get deep as well. So we're gonna tap in, see what message wants to come forward for the Taurus collective, for my stubborn bulls in love. Clear. So Spirit, what message would you have me to bring for the Taurus collective? Oh, happy family. Oh my God, just saw 144, representing unconditional love and Christ consciousness. And here you have one card that fell out, happy family. And you know, y'all all about family, ancestry, home, stability, security. You're earth sign, so it makes sense that as it relates to love, some family dynamic is playing a part in your connection. Rainbows may be significant to y'all at this time. The beach may be significant at this time. This is represented by the number 4, which represents stability, balance. Sometimes when this card comes out, it represents just our 227, which is the angel number that represents my great grandmother. God rest her soul, Mafete Fun, Lavera, Albrooks, Ibaye. And yeah, your ancestors are blessing some kind of family dynamic for you. What comes through sometimes with happy family is meeting someone who has children or someone who wants children with you. So take that as it resonates. But we're going to dive deeper to see what's really going on as this family is standing here on the shore of the beach. You got the masculine who looked like he stepped into the water first. And then you got this little boy. So that's like the masculine and his inner child. And then you got the little girl. So it's like the feminine's inner child. And the feminine, she's actually still standing on the shore. So it gives you also that energy of temperance, that perfect balance, where the healing has taken place between the feminine's inner child and the masculine's inner child, where they meet in the middle. And then he has left the land and has stepped into his more emotional side. And then she's not in her natural element of water, but is on land. So she's more tapped into her grounded earthly side. Y'all ain't never looked at this card like this. That's beautiful. Told you we was getting deep. Top of the deck. Ooh. Sacral chakra. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel, represented by the number 36, which breaks down to a 9. Because with this happy family dynamic, be that the desire or what you're already in, comes a ending of a cycle relative to an unhealthy, imbalanced sacral chakra. So where you may have been imbalanced as it relates to intimacy, afraid of intimacy, afraid of commitment, afraid of or having dealt with sexual trauma in some way, out here giving your body away all willy-nilly, not mindful of the energy that you're exchanging with people and creating soul ties, a lack of creative energy, That's no more as a result of the work that you all have been doing, because this is at the bottom of the deck. So this tells me that that was once the case, and that was once how you operated in a particular cycle in your life or your partner, but now you've done the work to have a healthier, more balanced and activated sacral chakra. Now you're ready to get creative. You're ready to experience the kind of intimacy that it takes for a dynamic like this to even exist or thrive. And I was gonna say successful, but I'm one of the belief that, like, I don't believe that relationships, when people divorce or break up or whatever, that means that it was unsuccessful. You know, everybody has like their cycles and their seasons. And so if you resonate with that, then does that really make the relationship not being long term unsuccessful? Of course, when you go into it, you hope that it'll last forever. Some of y'all be knowing this shit ain't gonna last and you do it anyway. But hell, I've done that, so I get it. But we don't want to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Just off 611. We want to master how we showing up in relationships and own that a lot of that shit in the past, it wasn't that it was unsuccessful. It served its purpose. It was not meant to be long term. And if you went through it and you learned the lesson, for me, my philosophy is that it was successful. It didn't have to last until you died. That's some shit man made up. And death, esoterically, means transformation. So if you went through whatever change, whatever transformation, whatever learn whatever lesson and matured, then okay, that's the death that was to do y'all part. So you learned your lesson and you go your way, right? So that may be tied to this sacral chakra energy that has been healed as well. But at the bottom of the deck, oh my God, y'all, you got blossom in abundance, represented by the number 3, aligning with a new beginning that is bringing in abundance for you. And this is giving very much a spring energy as we are on the tail end of winter going into spring. Do not be surprised how different your life looks and how much abundance flows in for you as we get closer to spring, or as we cross the threshold of spring, which I love because that's my birthday. And so for me, that's like my personal new year, and it's also the time when nature is just birthing new things and things are blossoming. And so I love this for us. But what it is requiring underneath blossoming abundance is walking out of the gate, the garden and the gate, getting out of your comfort zone, knowing that, yeah, you've created a sense of comfort and fruitfulness where you are, but it's a whole world outside of this gate. You've developed relationships on this side of the gate, habits and patterns, and you've gotten comfortable. For some of y'all, this is a situation where y'all are colleagues or co-workers or whatever. You've gotten comfortable in that dynamic. But in order to move this towards happy family and blossoming abundance, you're gonna have to take this key that's on her neck and use it to unlock that gate. She ain't stuck. And I'm a little mannish, so I'm looking at the fact that she's taller than the gate. Fuck that key, girl. Jump that gate. Jump that gate and go on about your business. Go on this adventure. Start your new journey, your new life. Take that leap of faith. But many of you are at the garden and at the point of a crossroads of being at the garden and the gate, needing to leave the garden and have faith that what lies on the other side will be just as fruitful as what it is that you've grown accustomed to. There's no darkness in this card at all. Ain't nothing but sunshine and blue skies outside of that gate. Nothing but hope and possibility and potential. So you definitely needing to step outside of your comfort zone and be open and receptive to new experiences so that you can get to this blossom in abundance and happy family. And then the garden and the gate being before blossom in abundance. Okay, the image here is not only do you have this blossoming, you got this blossoming abundance, and it's like a garden type scene here and a body of water. Here you just had the garden, right? So now, since you've taken that leap of faith and stepped outside of the garden, you got the garden and you got some water to hydrate you and give you sustenance. That's beautiful. You got more than you bargained for. Both represented by number 3, because both are aligning you to your life purpose. And whoever it is you're meant to be in this happy family dynamic with, be it a counterpart or being a part of some community or whatever, it's going to be very fruitful and in alignment with your life purpose. You got these 2 3s here. That's dope. I'm going to clarify this reading with the love letters to see how your person feeling. It may be telling how y'all feeling, but we're going to clarify to see. Lord, that's a lot. And I'm going to read them all. I'm going to read them. Normally, I'll be like, hell nah, I'll reshuffle. I randomly smell your scent and it brings back loving memories. This is somebody who, and that's a thing, y'all. What is that called when you like intuitively smell? Is it clairsentience? Because that has happened to me before. I've had like a gust of wind to go by and I've smelled my great grandmother. I've had a gust of wind to come by, a breeze. I have been sitting in this house and smelled something random. And it been a message attached to it. But this person is familiar with your scent. They smell you. So either this is somebody that you've met and they are familiar with how you smell, or this is somebody who, like, they're smelling a particular scent, like out of nowhere. They smell cologne and ain't nobody around. Or they smell perfume and ain't nobody around. And that's them smelling the scent of their counterpart. That's telepathy. I run because my emotions are too intense. This is this person not wanting to get out of their comfort zone at one point. Standing at this gate in this garden where they are just comfortable with how things are, and they don't want to shake the table in any way by entertaining this connection. But if those emotions are intense to the point where it has the potential to turn into a happy family dynamic, they can't ignore that for long. And that is why they've had to heal that sacral chakra, because like random fly by night, one night stands and flings, and that lack of intimacy, fear of intimacy, fear of commitment, they started to see where it's having a major effect on them, and they cannot shake where they feel a void now that they feel so intensely about somebody. So instead of opening up to it, they ran, but they found that they couldn't keep running. They got to decide to use that key to open that lock gate or jump over that hole. Because that's what I do. That's the athlete in me. I jump that gate. I need you more and more each day. I told you, if the feelings are this intense, where the person feels like, I can see myself having a family with this person. They make me comfortable. They make me feel safe to be vulnerable. I would have children with this person. This is the person who I want to kick it on a beach with. This is my pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Then this is somebody that recognizes the value in someone, and it's not something they want to really risk losing. You know what I'm saying? How often we coming up meeting people who we have those type of connections with. You can't pick that up on aisle 9. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting that at the club, at the bar. Like, this is sacred, divine unions coming together. And so this person is realizing, like, this is very potentially my better half. This is somebody who I have synergy with, somebody who makes me better. Like, what that song say? Is it Neo? I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. And baby, I'm good all by myself, but baby, you make me better. You make me better. Listen, this is somebody who needs you more and more each day as they are trying to move through life without you, and they're realizing you make them better. I still remember the first day we met, that nostalgia. They cannot stop thinking about you, and it's something significant about the day that you met. They possibly knew from the day that you met it was something special about y'all's connection. Love at first sight, possibly. I cannot hide my smiles even when we are apart. It's beautiful to have that type of effect on somebody where, because it's some fake motherfuckers out here. You know what I'm saying? But it's beautiful to have that type of effect where even when you're not around, the person still smiles at the thought of you. When your name come up on their phone, they smile. They see something that reminds them of you, they smile. That means this person genuinely loves and care about you and holds you in high regard. You've been in my dreams. I told you. Telepathy. There's a lot going on in this connection. There's no way that this person is going to be able to stay behind that gate. They can't. This feeling is shot off in their bones. It's gonna have to come out. Because it's getting overwhelming at this point. I wish you could see my smile when I get a message from you. Didn't I just say that? They smile when they get a message from you. I don't feel financially stable enough to commit to this connection right now. Another thing about this garden and the gate energy, as well as this sacral chakra energy, there's a part of this person that has been attached to the matrix and the patriarchy in a way that they have tied love with financial stability, being able to provide financially and allowing that to be the thing that keeps them from showing up in the connection the way that they're intuitively being led. And that's something that man has taught us. That's something that especially a lot of men have bought into, because society has taught them that that's what it means to be a man. Now, granted, I am one who wholeheartedly believes that feminine energy is the receiver and in the receptivity, and masculine energy provides and gives and protects. But that's a myriad of things. At the end of the day, we are meant to be balanced in our masculine and feminine energy. Even though, for example, I'm a dominant feminine energy all day long and twice on Sundays, I still have a responsibility to take care of myself and provide for myself financially. You know what I'm saying? I still got to make sure I eat. And I still have to have that balanced masculine energy. And so there's an unlearning that has to take place as we walk out of that gate. What those ideas and philosophies that we're used to of how love's supposed to look. You know, with old school love, baby, especially, I mean, amongst communities of color, period, but I'm black, so all I know firsthand is the black experience. Couples didn't let finances keep them apart. That old school love, they thug that shit out together. You know what I'm saying? So, but in this new era where you got Instagram and where the men buying $1,000 bags and women getting flued out, and don't get me wrong, I'm sure all of that is nice. But don't let that shit keep you from this, because that's the type of shit you can build up to. You got to start somewhere. So this message of I don't feel financially stable enough to commit to this connection right now, hopefully it's just a temporary, you know, something that's holding them back, but they will evolve past that mind state and just make those steps to move beyond the garden and move outside of that gate. Because 9 times out of 10, if that's the thing that's keeping you from moving forward, the moment you step out on faith and do it, the floodgates gonna open up financially. So it says, you are much more beautiful than you know. So this person sees something in you that they believe you don't even see in yourself. They think you're beautiful inside and out. Top of the deck, we have, it's a blessing to have you in my life. This means you've had a major influence on this person. And if you're the person, then someone has had a major influence and been a major inspiration or major contribution in your life, where you may be used to people taking and draining you and or judging you or coming with the drama. This is somebody who adds value because they feel like it's a blessing to have you in my life. And I keep seeing your name everywhere. When I tell you the divine, when the divine is trying to bring some shit together, you ain't gonna sleep. Not well. And when you go to sleep, like this here card say, they gonna be in your dreams. Ain't no escaping this love, baby. None whatsoever. You gonna see them at the light. You gonna see their name on a billboard or a license plate. You gonna see them in your dreams. You gonna meet people with the same name. Like, it's gonna be so many things to remind you of the love that you're afraid to embrace, when that love is something that is attached to your purpose, that you're a gift that you're just needing to overcome your fears to accept. So shit, we got deep and I didn't even have to pull from the earth magic. I hope the message found y'all well, Taurus. If it did not find you well, I hope something was said that leaves you well. Y'all get in the comments and let me know if the message resonated with you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you are wanting a personal reading, email me at turquoisemajesty@gmail.com. And until next time, y'all, peace.